All financial market eyes were on Jerome Powell of the Fiat Federal Reserve this week, as they left interest rates unchanged for the 8th straight meeting. The Fed reiterated no rate cuts until confident inflation is moving to 2%, stating while inflation is lightened but remains, quote, somewhat elevated. They claim they remain attentive to risks on both sides of dual mandate, as the underreported unemployment rate has moved up but remains relatively low. The gold market in particular seems to be sniffing out coming rate cuts and further fiat financial easing to come, as the spot gold price achieved its highest monthly close on record in fiat US dollar terms. Gold futures broke the 2,500 ounce threshold, which was also a historic first this week for gold. Meanwhile, the USA has deployed 12 warships to support Israel as fear of Iranian response to recent assassinations of Hamas and Hezbollah military leaders. U.S. debt passed the $35 trillion level this week. Economist David Rosenberg was on Bloomberg Canada this week, making the points that gold running toward 3,000 an ounce is likely ahead later this year into 2025.
Do you still think it benefits from this environment?
Yeah, we've been bullish on gold for several years. And I would say 100%. What are the two most important determinants of the gold price beyond global central bank buying? Is real interest rates, which will be coming down. That's bullish for gold. And look what gold's been doing with the US dollar just range trading, because the markets have priced in the Fed, but the Fed hasn't even started doing anything yet. Once the Fed starts cutting, and that's why the Fed has dragged its heels, because they know what the markets are going to do once they start to cut. They're going to start pricing in a lot more. And that's going to lead to a weaker US dollar. I just happen to think the Canadian dollar will weaken even more in a global currency setting than the US dollar, but the US dollar will be going into a bear market of its own. And gold is priced in US dollars, ergo gold will continue to make new highs.
To David's final point about a coming structural bear market in the fiat US dollar, we've not seen one since the 2001-2011 US dollar bear market, where gold and silver respectively had 10-year bull market runs. If we're indeed heading into an era where an increasingly weaker U.S. dollar is used to support and build out future U.S. exporting capacity and infrastructure buildouts, the pop in spot gold prices of the last few years is only a foreshadowing of further price escalations to come. If the fiat U.S. dollar suffers another 10-year bear market as it did to start this century, and we simply juxtapose percentage gain performance moves from the then spot prices onto spot prices moving forward, the projections call for 5-figure gold and 3-figure silver by early next decade in the 2030s. You can see the large gains enjoyed by silver bulls in the last fiat US dollar secular bear market from 2001 into 2011 on the left hand of this rate cut versus silver spot price chart here. We're likely gearing up for another major move in silver, with world market physical silver supply fundamentals more bullish now than back in the early 2000s. New line mined silver supplies are not meeting increasing demand, and there's no end in sight for this ongoing silver deficit phenomenon.
Highest conviction trade right now?
I have to say, first, that, in this market, it's so hard to pitch shorts. Everything's been up. And so, if I come on and pitch my long here, you wouldn't expect me to pitch a conventional idea, and it's gold. And we have this dollar debasement thesis, which the basket includes gold, silver, platinum, and yes, Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. And, if you think about the world we live in, and you've heard us on the tape, we hate the deficits, right? And it's $1 trillion of debt we're adding every 100 days, right? And it's too much. And if you just think about that $1 in your wallet, tomorrow it's worth less. Right. And if you think about gold in the 60-40 portfolio, gold's outperformed over any time frame U.S. Treasuries. And so I just don't think Americans have enough gold in their portfolio. You think about, the amount of central bank buying is record amounts of central bank buying of gold. And they're not just keeping it in the New York Fed, and they're not keeping it in London. They're repatriating it to their home countries. And I think a lot of that started during the Russian war. And so this trade we've had on for a long time, I just think continues. And I think that, in 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 years, you're going to make a lot of money, more money in gold than you will of U.S. Treasuries. And I think that's just not changing.
Hello, this is James Anderson on behalf of SD Bullion. Smash the like button if you enjoy these bullion market updates. And be sure to visit sdbullion.com/sweepstakes to enter our free 500-ounce silver coin giveaway.
Want to win 500 Silver Tree of Life coins from SD Bullion? Enter and you could be the next lucky receiver of a phone call like this.
Hello.
Hi, Stuart. This is Dr. Tyler Wall, president and founder of SD Bullion. And I'm calling you to let you know that you won the SD Bullion giveaway of a monster box of 2023 Silver Eagles.
Oh, my God. You got to tell my wife this, because she's not going to believe it. Honey? Okay, doctor, let her know.
Yeah, this is Dr. Tyler Wall. I just let you know that you guys won the monster box of 2023 Silver Eagles giveaway from SD Bullion.
No way.
Yeah?
She would never believe me if I told her that. I'm online all day long with your website looking for deals.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, your site's fabulous and your company's fabulous.
Well, I appreciate that feedback. And we'll be following up with you shortly on getting your monster box shipped to you. Congratulations again.
Thank you, doctor.
So click the link below because the next big winner could be you.
I'm filming this early Friday, August 2nd, 2024, as I will be traveling later on this evening. Trading for both silver and gold has been overall positive on the week. The spot silver price is closing in on 29 an ounce, and the spot gold price is currently trading over 2,450 an ounce. The spot gold silver ratio has remained flat on the week, trading currently at 85. China Daily reported, quote, investment in gold bars and coins surged to 80 tons last quarter, up 68% year on year, making the strongest second quarter performance since 2013. Rising gold prices and investor demand for wealth preservation boosted total investment in gold bars and coins in the first half to 190 tons, a significant 65% increase from the first half of the previous year. They also reported that unsecured gold exchange traded fund inflows in the second quarter added about $2 billion, or 25 metric tons of gold holdings, setting a record high. In the first half of this year, Chinese gold ETFs continued to attract inflows, with holdings and assets under management surging 50% and 75% respectively, largely driven by rising prices of the yellow metal. With domestic interest rates declining and potential pressure on local assets in China, there is a likelihood of increased demand for safe haven investments among Chinese investors going forward. There's a mixed picture on Chinese gold and silver exchange demand at the moment. Local premiums on Shanghai Gold Exchange have recently dipped to 2022 low levels. Open interest on Shanghai Futures Exchange for silver have dropped, signaling some froth has been wrung out from the Chinese market, while open interest for silver on the more physical SGE has climbed with recent spot price weakness. Local premiums paid for silver in China are down but still elevated at over $3 an ounce above spot to acquire industrial 1,000-ounce silver bars in China at the moment. Luckily for USA-based silver bullion buyers and investors, you can still get investment-grade silver bullion products on sale as low as 99 cents an ounce over spot at sdbullion.com while supplies last over the weekend. Take advantage while silver is still relatively cheap versus escalating gold prices for now. That's going to be all for this week's SD Bullion Market Update. As always, to you out there, take good care of yourselves and those you love. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and share it with those you love. Subscribe to our channel and hit that alert button so you know when we publish new bullion market updates.